It's the final few seconds before the lights go out and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analysed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure. There is only a beat between them.
Hello and welcome to the 13th round of the 2SRL. Oh wait, sorry, the 12th. Yeah, the 12th round. That's what I said. Of the 2SRL season 6. Today the drivers will be racing in Hungary on the Hungaroring. The track is situated 20 kilometers northeast of the capital of Hungary, Budapest, and the track has been in F1 since 1986. The track is 4.3 kilometers long or 2.7 miles. I can just get the standings up here after Germany, and it is Speedy who is still leading the championship by 55 points down to Terra in Williams. And then, yeah, another 30 downs from Terra to Nick, and then 30 points to Bands. Not close at the top, but the drivers will still be doing their very best here. And we still have a pretty close midfield, so let's hope for some good battles there. So let me get the game up for you. Okay, here we go. It is a wet qualifying right now. Very exciting. But is the rain gonna be wet though? That's the question. And today I am on my own here in the commentator channel. That Pixel he had fair reasons not to show up, and Adam he couldn't make it. I'm not sure if he's gonna join later though. Yeah, we will find out. So everyone is on a lap. The game isn't working for me. I'm so sorry right now. Okay, now it's working. Everyone on Inters. That's someone facing the wrong way than the background. I think that's Milos here. It's not a good place to face the wrong way, and he's reversing on the track to get his lap in. I think he's gonna be disqualified if he's reversing too much, though. Stop it. His lap doesn't count, though. And he's getting his car in the right direction now. Stanny currently has the fastest lap. Come on. What is going on? Okay. Yep, but yeah, now Speedy puts the fastest lap, 119.56 tenths faster than Danny. Almost a second faster than his rival Terra. Haha, Kitsune, you are very funny. Hello, commentators. Belosh on the lap. Not looking good. How about Tipsy? He's about to put his first lap in. 130.8. Belosh not doing a fast lap. I think he's gonna start a lap now though. Mode 5. 152.3. And he's starting his lap now. He's in mode 0. Not okay. Yeah, he was really sliding out of that turn 1. Yeah, this is it's a very hard track. It's like a go-kart like track, as they say in real life at least. Because all the combination of corners from turn 4 to turn 12 is just a long combination of corners. Very fun to drive. We have a little chicane here. Sector 2 is not an overtaking place, but yeah. You can overtake someone if they make a mistake, which is, it's not easy to make a mistake, but yeah, we do see drivers who make mistakes here in the sector 2. Slash caught up to Belosh on his lap. Belosh running wide there. Slash about to put a lap. How fast though is the question. It's P4 for Slash, that's enough. That's a pretty decent lap from him. Yeah, and Terra's second fastest. I didn't see that. Who's the McLaren there that spans on an outlap? People going out on their second stint. Oh, not second stint, second set of tires. Looks like we have Triton. He's improving by a lot. Let's see how close to the front he can get. Yeah, I think it's not gonna be this lap though. Clara on a new set here. 2 tenths up through the first sector. Yep, it's quiet today. Kitsune, yes. I feel so lonely. What's Tipsy on the medium? I think that's must be a mistake in the game. Oh, it's actually drying up. Yeah, I think they I think they can go out on slicks to the end or at the end. Yeah, it looks like Clara is struggling on the inters. I don't know if it's just the wet tires here. Yeah, it might be time for slicks now as he's pitting. Yellow sector 1. What can that be? Thimo going out on the inters. I think he's gonna box again maybe. Too dry. I'd love to see some of the slick guys going on a lap. Speedy is out. new set of inters. Bilosh is soft, no medium, but looks like some people are exiting the pits. I think Tipsy was one of them. Was that Keyboard Magnussen? I think he's gonna pit now. Jesse goes for a lap on inters. I don't think that's the right thing to do. Wait. Thought I just saw someone leaving the pits. A McLaren. I was wrong then. I think they're still waiting for the slicks to become even faster before they're gonna go out, so I think it's gonna be a bit quiet here in the pits for a few minutes. Yeah, and as you saw in the start of the stream, there was this EGL trailer. EGL the 4th of October, I think. Yeah, and that will be broadcasted to you, of course, here on the EGL channel. Yeah, Kitsune, I'm alone because Dead Pixel, he had his own good reasons not to show up, and Adam, he couldn't make it. I don't know if he's gonna join me later, though. Let's see, Noel is on the soft tire. Interesting. That is a... Oh, wait. Yeah, and we have Bans and Nick on the hard tire compound. I think the optimal strategy is the one stop, which is medium to hard, or the other way, hard to medium. Toto coming out on the medium. I think the optimal will be to wait to the end to go out. Then the track will be as dry as possible. As we speak, Adam is saying that he might jump in here in the commentator channel in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. But yeah, Noel is about to start a lap on his soft tires. There's not a lot of viewers today. Only 5. Oh man. But I do expect now that we will see some purple sectors from Noel. Noel, who is P4 in the championship, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but he's up there somewhere. It's 3 seconds up, yeah, of the first sector. Let's see what he can do. He completely cuts that chicane there. That must give him a penalty, some kind. Speedy going out on the medium compound. I think he might pit and get the mediums. I do hope that that cut will make his lap not count. Yeah, he is pitting, probably for the mediums. Oh yeah, we have some drivers on a lap right now. Bans has pitted. He was on the hard tire. Nick, I think it was Nick who was also out on the hard tire. Toto is doing his lap here on the mediums. Let's see what he can do. Goes over the curb there. He puts the fastest lap 1:21.1. I'm not sure what is possible. In these conditions, it can be very hard to say. It might be still a bit wet before we're gonna see the absolute fastest laps. We have a yellow flag. Who was that? Maybe Hugo's? Speedy was out. Was it him, maybe? Let's see what Speedy can do here. Sector 1, he's also 3 seconds up almost. But Icewind here, he will be the first to finish his lap, or the next to finish his lap on the slicks. And a few people going out on their out laps now. He goes fastest, 2 seconds faster than Toto. The track is improving very fast right now. Who else did we have on our lap? We have Speedy, yeah. Almost 8 seconds up. Through the middle sector we have a yellow flag again. What's going on? Not sure. A lot of people are on their outlaps, and I don't have my co-commentator to check. Speedy goes fastest. A second to Icewind now. 118.2. Track is still improving, I believe. So we're gonna see some faster times. Who is the next to start a lap? Was it Triton? He's very close here. Anyone closer maybe? Nope. I think he's gonna be. We have Tipsy. He's starting his lap. Someone else just went out of the pits. That's Slash or Hugo's a bit later. Not sure if he's gonna make it, to be honest. Clara on the soft, Keyboard Magnussen on the soft, Noel on the soft. Yellow flag again. Might be because some are hitting the curbs. The curbs can be very tough on this track. Make you spin so easy. So we are seeing some massive improvements from Tipsy, who is 9 seconds up on his time. Because he's out this late, he might gonna be able to jump Speedy. But I think Speedy is going for one more lap though. Let's see what he can do. Tipsy, fastest by 9 tenths. Triton, faster than Tipsy by 2 tenths. Who is the next to cross the line? Danny is fastest, 17.3. Looks like Speedy just started a lap. Who else do we have? Slash goes second fastest, just faster than Triton as Belosh goes. Oh my god, Terra goes fastest now. Belosh third fastest. It's changing so quickly right now. Toto is in the pits. Toto is gone. Icewind goes second fastest. Just a 10 to Terra. Who do we have on a lap? A lot of people about to finish their laps. Jesse goes 12th fastest. Who was that? Keyboard Magnussen goes second, but he is on the softs though. Noel, 13 fastest. But now, it all comes down to Speedy. Is he... Oh no, he's not gonna be on pole. He was too far off. That's not an optimal quali for Speedy, the championship leader. The track improved too quickly, so he didn't make it out to improve. Or he did make it out, I just don't think he nailed that lap. Very close top 3 here. Keyboard Magnussen on the soft tire. Yeah, Terra on pole. Very important for him to be there. He's got a lot of points to catch. Hugo's is last. He didn't make it. Oh wait, someone got a grid penalty. The second last guy. I think that was Clara, who will be starting last then. So yeah, in a moment we will be starting the formation lap. We have Pretorius. I don't know if he joined after quali. Yeah, he joined after quali. So he will be starting last. Of course, the top 10 outsiders will have the free tire choice. Speedy is starting on the hard tire. So he will, on his hard tire stint, he will be doing some overtaking. And then he will be very fast on his second stint on the medium. Oh, I suppose it's gonna be on the medium. Let's see what Keyboard Magnussen can do on the soft tire. I don't think it's possible to stretch them to a one stop. And tire wear is very, very tough on the keyboard. And I also think this is a very hard track to do on the keyboard with all these corners here in sector 2. Going on board with him here. I think this track is a pain in the in the something. Yep, we almost have not two, almost a full grid here. 19 drivers. Great to see that people still love showing up here into SRL. Front drivers have finished their formation lap now. We're just waiting for the last drivers now. Then we will be starting the race here in Hungary. Okay, 3 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. Looks like Keyboard Magnussen got a good start there, as he's already into P1 as there's a big crash down there. It looks like it's Clara. I think it's Clara who got damage. Keyboard Magnussen takes the lead. Great job from him, but looks like Tara's gonna do a switchback move here. Down into turn 2. Keyboard Magnussen defends his position. We have the Alfa Romeos going side by side there. Still some overtaking going on as we have Bans and Nick going side by side there into turn 4, the fast left-hander. Great racing there as there's a virtual safety car out. Let's see here. Drivers. Toto is up 5 positions. Good stuff from him. Clara retired already. Pretorius up 4 positions. Nick lost 2 positions. Tipsy lost 2 positions. Yeah. Revo lost 2. Yep, Jesse got damage. Oh yeah, we start again racing now. Looks like Tara putting pressure on Keyboard Magnussen right from the start. He's very close to him. We also have Bilosh, the generational talent, attacking Danny for P4. Gets the move done. Great stuff from him there. Tara just a 10th of a second behind Keyboard Magnussen here in the close battle for P1. It's also a very, very close battle here. Looks like Danny is going for the outside up into turn 4. He's not gonna make it. It's very risky place to try and do an overtake. Stanley's doing everything he can to get back at Bilos, but looks like he's gonna do it here in the chicane. Not a good camera angle. He gets it done. That's a great move from him. Now Bans is putting pressure on Bilos here. I'm also trying to keep an eye on the battle in front as Bans make a mistake and he's under pressure from Noel who goes for the outside. Oh, he does a little drift there, Bans. And looks like Noel is getting the move done. No, Bans is fighting fighting back here into the last corner. Icewind puts the fastest lap. He's very close here, and we have a three-man battle here for P1. Triton on the outside, trying to get a good exit here into turn 2. Going for the outside again. It's very close indeed, and they go side by side into turn 3 there. Looks like Keyboard Magnussen is gonna keep the position for now. Oh, as Triton, he lost a few positions. Something happened to him there. Lost another position to Tipsy. What's going on with Triton? Oh yeah, Speedy is down to 17th after having pitted. Oh, Icewind putting pressure on Terra. Now Terra haven't managed to overtake Keyboard Magnussen so far, but he's gonna have the DRS. As there's a yellow flag, that's Hugo's. Hugo's retires. Let's just go on board with Speedy and see if we can spot him, but I think he might have lost it on some of these curbs. Yep, out of the chicane there. Looks like it was... Oh no, this is not working very well for me. Terra going for the outside again. As Kirst is still fighting Danny there. Oh my god, there's so many battling going on. Oh wait, Terra is ahead now of Keyboard Magnussen. Danny putting pressure on his teammate there. Icewind keeps the position, but now Bilos is very close to Danny. It looks like he's gonna get the move done up into turn 4. Great move there. And now Terra is hoping that Keyboard Magnussen is gonna hold up the field behind him. So Revo overtakes Noel here for P12. Oh my god, that was a big crash there. Someone that's Slash, and I think I saw a Ferrari. Wait, I'm not sure what happened there. A lot of things going on. Toto got damage. Icewind went off. Not sure what is going on there. Spans overtake Bilos for P4, and Keyboard Magnussen is pitting. Oh my god, what's going on right now? Look here with Bilos here, as he's under pressure from Nick. Oh wait, there's Icewind looking down the inside. I'm not sure if... I think I saw Ferrari in the crash, but... Or else... Or it might have been Icewind. But yeah, Slash, he was definitely involved. And Toto also got damage. I don't know if that was in the same crash or if he just spun or something. I'm just gonna try to watch it back here on stream. If I just can spot it. Yeah, it was Slash. He looked like he crashed. Oh wait, that's Bilos. Oh my god, going off there. Oh no, yeah, he spun as well on these slippery curbs here. But yeah, it was Slash who spun in the incident. I think he might have taken Toto out with him. Still just yellow flag. Are we gonna see a safety car? Let's see with Toto. He's there to the right. I think he might have lost it on the exit of that fast right-hander. Oh, fast and fast. Like medium speed corner, I would say. It's a shame he was having such a good race fighting for the podium. Icewind gets a penalty. Tipsy all over the tail of Icewind. Is he gonna make a move very soon on him? That's the question. Speedy might be able to still reach the points from P12. After I am not sure what happened to him. At the start I don't know if he got into problems on the first lap or something. But he had to pit. Looks like Tipsy is going mode 4, overtake mode. Got the DRS. Icewind don't have any DRS. Not going for a move yet. Sorry. Also, Bans is very close to Danny. Both McLarens fighting the Alphas. Interesting. Toto gets the fastest lap on a slight tire advantage. Let's see if the McLaren's soon gonna make a overtake. Tipsy lost time to Icewind. Triton is very close to him. And Revo making up places. Oh, is that Adam?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, hello.
Hello.
I'm not alone.
I'm back.
Epic. So, a bit exciting race here going on. We have some good battles still.
Well, I'm just about to join in on the action. I just got to boot up F1, then I'll be in, hopefully.
Okay.
I was just running a bit late, so I didn't even expect to be back, so might as well just jump in while what's going on. So I'm going to have to refresh myself in a load of, well, what's happening in this race, and I also don't know what's happened in the Singapore Grand Prix earlier, so I don't even know what's happened in that. So put it this way, I've been trying to distance myself from social media, so I don't even know what's happened in anything at the minute. So being on the mic might be a danger at the minute, but oh well.
So yeah, we have a few battles going on still. And the Speedy has been in an incident. Toto and Slash have crashed, and Belos, Hugos, and Clara have retired. Clara retired off the line, and Belos was fighting for podium, and then I think he spun.
Yeah, okay, that was literally the quick update on the race that I needed as well. So,
Yeah, but yeah, and the other drivers are just as Thimo
okay,
is fighting.
can you
No.
can you invite me to the lobby, please?
Oh
I
yes.
can't. Thank you. I can't exactly get in at the minute.
Now we don't get this battle. uh, okay, come on. Steam is. Oh my god, Steam is just being so stupid right now. Did you get the invite?
Nope.
What is going on?
Oh,
For
hang on.
Steam?
Online.
It doesn't allow me to invite you.
Got it.
Okay, I think I invited you a few times there.
No, I got it. I got turn notifications off for some reason.
Okay. But it was just Steam was just weird when I right clicked you. All the
Yeah.
options just disappeared after 2 seconds and they popped up different places and stuff. It was so weird.
It is weird at the minute, but anyway,
Yep.
I'm joining, so there you go.
Steam just being Steam.
Not Cody's being Cody's this time. Really weird on this one.
Let's see here what bands can do. Not making an overtake yet, and as there's a yellow flag in sector 3, I think that's Pretorius. He's been speedy overtakes Keyboard Magnussen for P11.
This is really exciting stuff at the minute. The black screen of doom is loading.
Pretorius
I'm in.
don't give up yet.
Right, I'm in.
We have another yellow flag. What's going on with all these yellow flags? Sector 3 again. I cannot find it. What's going on?
Oh, well, right. At the minute, there is currently no yellow flags from what I can see. So,
Nope, not anymore.
so at the minute, we currently have Hugo, Kirst, and Ciro who have all retired. So,
Yep, and we had a wet quali, so Speedy he got P11 because he
ooh,
didn't get a lap in time, and it dried out at the end of the quali, and
okay.
it was changing quite fast and stuff. So if you like got your lap 1 minute too early, you would be like 3 seconds off the pace.
Oh, I thought this is pretty much like OCR last week when I forgot to go out the garage and everyone set a faster lap time and
Oh no,
shunted me
we
to the
don't
back of the grid.
speak of OCR here.
Oh, that's right. Parts.
Oh,
But anyway,
Noel
we
is
have,
fitting the medium. He was on soft, I think.
yeah. So from the look here at the minute, everyone's doing the one-stop strategy, apart from Slash LP, who seems to. What tire did Slash start on?
Uh,
Did Slash and Pretoria start on the soft tire then, from the look of it? Because
no, they started on medium because they crashed. And
okay.
who else? Keyboard Magnussen have pitted. He started on soft. Toto have pitted. He had been in an incident. Jesse have pitted as
Oh,
well.
as Icewing gets a 3-second time penalty
Yeah,
for.
that's not his first penalty, actually.
Oh, isn't it?
Nope.
Alright, sorry, I'm just gonna quickly update on myself with all the stuff. Even though the commentator should be up to date with everything that he's done. Even though he's literally just joined halfway through the race. Right, that's all good. Right then. So, it's all good.
Looks like Bans now is close to Danny again, but cannot get close enough as Bans does a little drift there. Making
Okay.
himself looking good there.
Doing Fast and
Tipsy
Furious.
still putting pressure on Icewind. Looks like McLaren can have a good race here.
Well, McLaren looks like they have actually got the aero parts today. So it looks like their pace is up a bit from Thursday. So we shall see what is happening there as at the minute. We're on lap 12 with Terra in the lead, followed by Danny, who are both looking to do the one stopper. So it'll be interesting to see who blinks first in this case, because around this track the tyre degradation is so high. Each driver could be losing their grip tyre at different moments. So when one of them pits, this could decide the race. But at the minute, I wouldn't count Bance out of it at the minute as well, because he's having such a close battle. I wouldn't even count any of the top 5 out of it, to be honest. But Icewind with that penalty, that might just dent
2
it.
penalties.
Oh, it's Icewind locks up. Icewind locks up and Tipsy has to take it, avoiding action almost. As Icewind goes into the pits, I think he pretty much had no grip on those tyres, because coming out of that last turn, he was pretty much all over the place. So, yeah, it'll be interesting now to see how long he can go on those tyres. But he looked like he was fairly struggling on them, and pretty much all of the top 4 at the minute just look like they are very comfortable on these tyres. As pretty much everyone is going for the one-stop strategy, because around here, even though the two-stopper did work for Hamilton, it just seems not to work around this game as the optimum strategy. As we have a yellow flag in sector 3, is that Icewind? Nope. What is the?
It's Jesse. He got
Yeah,
damage.
Yeah, Jessa has front wing damage. So yeah, as Jessa retires from the session, oh dear, it's clearly not being his race at the minute, and yeah.
But I'm actually interested to see if Tipsy can catch up to the guys ahead. Then he would definitely also be in for a podium or in the fight for the win.
Right, so thing is, Tipsy at the minute, he's currently 4.7 seconds off Nick, so he's got plenty of VRS left.
Oh my
and
god, Ben spun! The
oh
second
no,
last turn. I think he's gonna pit now.
I think
No, he's
no,
staying
he's
out.
not.
He's staying
I
out.
think
He's
from
got
the
his keyboard.
his back's gone again. The back of that car's shimmying all over the place. He's tight. I don't think
Yeah,
he's got much life
I
left in his
think it's
tires.
the overheating that's messing with him now. Because the
Yeah, to be
tires are
honest,
overheating so easy. I don't think it's the tire degradation here because I think the wear on the medium and hard seems kind of fine. But yeah, the
yeah,
softs they are just going in like no laps, like almost.
pretty much from using the softs earlier in the week. I can tell you literally like, as Rever Triton gets a bit on the curb coming out of turn 2 as he closes in on Bance, but will Bance come in this lap? I'm not too sure yet. As it looks like both McLarens are now closing in on each other as now we approach lap 14. This is when people on the one stop will start now to make their stops. So any one of the leaders could now perform the undercut or the overcut. And to be honest, the undercut here is pretty powerful. But as we look at it, both of the top three, Nick is trying hard to close them down as he's using about, he's got 25% of VRS left compared to Terra and Danny, who have pretty much got it in load 1. As Terra stays out, will Danny pit? No, Danny will not pit.
And Nick's not pitting as well. Looks like Terra is really pulling away here from Danny at this point.
Yeah, to be honest, he looks just loads more confident on the tyres compared to everyone else. As
Triton pits.
Triton pits as Triton is the first one of the top 5 to
But yeah,
make a
Pretorius
move.
is looking now to make a move on Revo, and Pretorius who slapped of course because he had a crash. Let's see if we're gonna have a Ocon situation here.
What is what is he going to oh, I don't think at the minute because he's bloody rev counters jammed on. As Icewind, yeah, Icewind did pit earlier. Sorry, it just looks like everyone's going a bit all over the place at the minute. But currently we don't have, everyone's at least 1 second apart on track at the minute, apart from Icewind, who's closing up on Keyboard Magnussen, who locks up. As Icewind has a bit of a little bit of no grip round the turn there. I don't think his tyres are warmed up quite yet, but he looks like he's closing in on Keyboard Magnussen right now as they approach the end of Sector 1, coming into the swooping right-hander. And Icewind looks so much more confident on these tyres at the minute as Keyboard Magnussen. He's just locking up through all of these turns, so we'll see how he does.
Yeah, Terra's still not pitting. But yeah, I also said at the start that actually I think Keyboard Magnussen he's really gonna struggle on the wear since he's of course on keyboard.
Nick is the first of the top 3 to pit. So he's
Tipsy's pitting, Bance is staying out.
Okay, I think the McLaren drivers are going through all the different strategies here. This one's probably going to run a bit longer so they don't double stack in the garage. So now it will be interesting to see when both Terra and Danny pit and how will Nick be able to claw back the time and if he gets free air on the track. So we'll see how that move plays out. It's currently Icewind is about to make a move on Keyboard Magnussen to go down the straight coming into turn 1. Has Icewind got the move done? Yes, he has. So he has Toto retires. What's happened to Toto? I think he sorry, is Keyboard Magnussen not? Keyboard Magnussen ain't done with Icewind yet. He's still fighting.
No.
Yeah. Oh no! His Icewind almost locks up going into that turn, but he looks like he's got the move done now, and it'll be interesting to see. I'm not too sure what's happened to Toto. It's Pretorius was slowing down then, but
yeah, interesting is that Icewind, did he undercut Tipsy?
Yeah,
Icewind. Yeah, he did undercut him. He was ahead. Tipsy was ahead of Icewind before.
But don't forget, Icewind's got 6 seconds worth of penalties, so the final result, Slash gets 3 and the 3-second warning now. So at the end of this race, it'll be Tipsy. Obviously, Tipsy will have to push a bit to catch.
The top 3 are pitting now. Yeah, Terra like 4 seconds ahead of Danny. He's really showing some pace at the end of the stint.
I'd say Revo is currently showing some pace and he stays out. But now the interesting thing is where's Icewind's coming around the final turn. Has Terra still got the lead of this race? By the look of it, he has. As he comes out as Nick. Where is Nick? Nick! Oh, sorry. There was a Ferrari coming down the straight, and I got a bit too excited. I thought he was going to jump in for the lead of the race, but no. Has Nick got out ahead of Danny? No, he does not.
Does a late move there.
Oh, sorry, but
Terra.
At the minute, Icewind and Nick are pretty close together. As
But interesting here is Speedy and Terra here fighting, the two championship rivals.
Yeah, I mean we're having two close battles between two of the best drivers in the league at the minute, as they are now closed up after the pit stop. So it'll be interesting to see if Nick can close in on Danny and can Speedy keep his gap to Terra, but I doubt it because he's still got a pit at the minute. So we'll see about that. Unless he's going for the two stop on the mediums to the softs, but I don't think he will be. Anyway, as we watch, as we've got a screenshot of them all coming in the background as they come through sector 2, coming into the final hairpin. As it looks like Toto has left the session as well.
Yeah, 5 people retired.
Sorry, Bance is closing in on Icewind. This is going to be close. We've got 3 close battles on track at the minute. Bance is literally all over the back of
Revo pitting.
Yeah, right then. We've got I don't think Nick will get Danny, but at the minute, Bance is going to make a move on Icewind as they come down the final straight. As Bance dives to the outside line, has he got him? Yes, he has. I don't think. Let's have a look. Icewind. I'm not sure why Icewind didn't defend that because he's still got 40% ERS. Oh yeah, he's on 5 lap older tyres. So to be honest, he's probably already feeling the effects of yeah. Oh, he's got a yellow flag in sector 3, and yeah, this is. The thing is, Speedy being up front at the minute, this is going to play nicely into Danny's hands. If he can get a move on, he'll be able to close down the gap to Terra. As him and Nick are pretty much closing on each other.
What's going on?
Oh, it's Sam Slash. He's gone into the wall. He's lost his front wing on the final turn, penultimate turn. No, on the first turn, sorry. And yeah, I think that's safe to say his race is over after that. So yeah, unfortunate for him and that. So yeah, there was the yellow flag in sector 1 at the minute. I can't tell if anything's happening there.
I think it might be Slash retiring.
Yeah, Speedy stays out. I think the longer Speedy can stay out, he can go. I don't know how long Speedy can keep Terra behind him, but the longer he keeps Terra behind him, the more chance he's got of making a going to the softs. But that's kind of insane going medium to softs in this race, as I think Speedy's gonna yield to Terra in the minute because his tyres are much fresher as they come down into the turn in sector 1.
Speedy, he could use one more set of mediums because he did start on the hards and pitted at the start.
So he's probably going for the 2-stop, to be honest. But as Terra is currently not looking at the move. He's getting really close, but Speedy can get in that window. He'll then obviously have to floor it in these next strategy, but we'll see at the minute.
He is in the window to pit for another set of mediums. He should be, or else he might be pitting later because then the tires will be faster at the end, of course.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, you just got to be careful when he's not flooring it to pick up any warnings, because that will obviously ruin his chances then of even getting on the podium if he does pick up any warnings. So we'll see about that. As Icewind and Bance still P4, P5 and P6 with Nick and Danny battling for the final podium spot, but I think Danny's probably going to have a bit of an advantage at the minute. Oh, Speedy comes into the pits, so we'll see how this plays into his hand as Terra resumes the lead of this race, and Danny and Nick pull up into the final podium places as we see. Now, what will the outcome of this be?
Can make a move here on Keyboard Magnussen. They are different strategies.
Yeah, I think
go to the outside, late on the brakes from Tipsy.
As
he's going a bit wide.
Yeah, I don't think Keyboard Magnussen is not going to yield this position one bit, as Tipsy's now got the inside line. Oh, this is going to be close as we watch on. I'm going to watch on board with Tipsy as he comes through this sector. He's going to have so much more grip, but Keeble Magnussen just looks like he's got the run off that he's required to get him that little bit of breathing space as they come into probably the hardest section of the track. As Tipsy has a bit of flick as he comes through. Keeble Magnussen doing an excellent job at the minute, but will Tipsy look to move? As Triton is also looking in, and Revo, there's a 4-car train following up behind Keeble Magnussen now. So this is we might see a magnitude of passes in the minute as Keyboard Magnussen.
I think he might pit now, Keyboard Magnussen.
The thing is though, we're gonna.
Triton goes wide.
Oh yeah, he loses a bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost. He might get a bit of one, but we're gonna see probably a three-way battle in the minute. So if Keyboard Magnussen now, he will definitely unleash all three of these drivers.
Oh no! That's contact.
Bans goes into the back of Keyboard Magnussen.
No, that's
Tipsy, sorry, wrong McLaren. This is put the window open to Triton as Revo's all over the back of Triton now. Will Revo be able to get past Triton? But Triton's also got DRS as coming down the straight.
Tipsy's my God, he's gaining on Tipsy. Tipsy have to defend the inside.
Tipsy won't be able to get it as Triton go. Oh, we'll be able to. Because Triton gets past Tipsy. Will Revo be able to get past Tipsy now as we watch on board with him? As Revo no. Yeah, I saw that move from mid.
Speedy close on Thimo there.
Yeah, that was close.
Tipsy gained a position, but lost the position to Triton.
and that has pretty much wrecked Revo's race. There was just not a gap there to go for. If he'd waited a few more turns, he would have definitely got Tipsy. But as Triton goes wide, but that could allow Tipsy back onto Triton in the second. As Tipsy goes a bit wide as well. So the battle for P6. Oh, as Tipsy goes even off track again. Did Tipsy get any damage? Has Tipsy got any damage? Has Tipsy got any damage?
Slight damage, not visual damage, though.
Yes. Has he got damage? Oh, sorry, I can't see if he's got any damage or not. He doesn't look like from it at the minute. So yeah, that was pretty exciting racing as we watched on board with them. But yes, right then, as they are not pitting, so I don't think they've got any damage. I just think they got caught up when Triton ran wide. But as we watch now on lap 22, Terra in the lead, followed by Danny, who's 4 seconds behind him. And in third place, Nick, as Speedy sets the fastest lap. So Speedy at the minute is currently 18 seconds off the lead. He's got 13 laps to claw that down. So as long as he can get in the window, does Terra have any penalties at the minute?
I don't know. Can you check? Because I shouldn't probably pop that up on the stream and
I'll check in a second, but anyway, he's got an outside chance of getting a podium at the minute, so we'll see. And in fourth is Bance, and in fifth is Icewind at the minute. As I don't think Icewind will be able to match. As looks like Triton went wide again, but Speedy is now approaching the back of Tipsy and Triton as we approach sector 2. Sorry, I don't know the turns again. So we're going to be going off numbers. So anyway. I'm sure this battle is going to unfold in a second as we ride on board with them. So, as Nick, isn't Nick getting closer to Danny?
He have been right there for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, he's
just not close enough. Danny might have got penalties, so that's why he's not gonna risk doing a move.
Yeah, because the thing is though, if Nick might try and get past him because he might try and close down Terra, but I hardly doubt that. But as now Tipsy, he's getting closer to Triton, but I don't think he'll be able to make the move as Tipsy gets a much better exit out of that turn. If he can get close enough, he'll be able to take Triton into the straight down here as he ride on board. As Triton goes a bit wide, as Tipsy fancies his chances. If he can get in the slipstream, he'll be able to take him as we ride on board with him. Tipsy's going for it. Will Tipsy be able to it as he's forced to the outside line? I don't think he'll be able to get him down here. As Speedy's now riding on the back of Tipsy as we come through the tight right-hander and the closest bit of the track. And we've got 3 cars in the line now as we come. Speedy has the lug, but he thinks better of it as we see Tipsy getting. Speedy's literally right on the back of Triton now. No, sorry, there were 3 of them that close together. I'm losing my words, but yeah, Speedy's gonna have Tipsy in the second. He's pretty much up his gearbox. Oh, as he goes a bit wide, I think he got a bit on the curb and almost locked up. But we'll see in a minute how maybe he'll get the double slipstream down the straight as we come through the penultimate turn, the left-hander as we know what.
Tipsy
Tipsy almost lost it, and Speedy does very well to keep there, as now he goes a bit wide and he's going to cut back in on the inside. So
Yep,
he's got the better
he's
run on
gonna-
Tipsy. As Tipsy goes wide, I think there's no chance for Tipsy there as Speedy moves into 7th place, but I don't think Triton's going to be in P6 for much longer. Speedy's on much fresher tyres. And as Triton goes wide, Speedy goes up the inside as he comes down the straight, and Speedy gets ahead of him. That was pretty.
there.
2 moves in 2 turns. Great racing by Speedy. As now he starts to hunt down Icewind with 6
Icewind
seconds
gets
now.
another penalty.
Penalty. So I think that's
9 seconds of penalties now.
no, 9 seconds already.
Yeah.
I know. When I first joined, he was that far behind. But anyway, right on board with him. As, the closest battle on track at the minute is Tipsy and Triton. So is Tipsy going to have a look at Triton in a second? As Danico gets a 3-second penalty. So I'm not sure how this is going to look at the minute for the results of the race, but this
Can you
could.
check up some penalties?
Yes, Jeff. We shall speak. We shall speak after. But yes, we shall have a look. So does Terra have any penalties? As we
Kitsune, you're gonna have to give Tipsy some powerful Irish tea so he can overtake Triton.
yes. If not, we're not gonna speak of the French again. after the F2 stream, but
Oh, bro.
yeah, I don't think. Oh, bro. If not, we're not saying any family-friendly words either. But by the look of it, Terra
Oh, wait.
has.
What happened
Sorry.
in the F2 stream?
Do you remember when I made the move on Pretorius?
Oh no, I wasn't able to watch it there.
You was? Oh.
Oh no,
No,
Beatosh did
no,
it.
no. When you said when you Tipsy, you just said a non-family friendly word.
Tipsy.
You did it with Tipsy. Hang on, is your memory gone completely blank?
Yes.
Okay, I'll prove to you after that you did the F2 stream. And sorry,
Wait.
I'm watching.
You're talking about the Silverstone?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's.
As
Oh,
Bans
yeah.
gets a free. Bans gets a 3 seconds now. So there
What
you go.
the hell?
What? Well, Jeff, you just said in a family-friendly word as Speedy sets another fastest lap. But I think we've got a few penalties for the top 5 at the minute, so it's going to be interesting when it comes to the end of the race to see how these penalties affect the final outcome of it. As now we approach lap 26, as we have currently 9 laps to go. As Terra leads this race at the minute, he has got 2 warnings but no penalty, so this could swing the result in the final bit of the race. But I doubt. Because Danny's got a penalty, this is going to change it much. But anyway, Nick's closing in on Danny. But I'm not. Does Nick have a penalty? That actually would be a point. So that could see if we will have any fighting at the end of the race. So does Nick have any penalties? Nick does have warnings. Nick. Right. Time to keep him. So Nick does have no penalty. So Danny has got to get a move on if he wants to.
Yellow flag.
We have a yellow flag in sector 2.
Is that Tipsy? He lost a little time there.
I'm not sure who that was, but I think it was Pretorius being blue flagged. As Danny goes wide, I think he's going to definitely get a warning for that. As I'm currently right on board with Nick, so yeah. As Speedy is currently closing down Icewind at a pretty fast rate, so I'm not going to count. I will not count Speedy out of a podium place yet, as he's going to have a swing in the penalties at the end of the race. But the battle we're currently watching is for P2 between Danny and Nick, as he's currently 1 second off. That gap is kind of increasing, but I'll probably increase in a few minutes because Nick's got barely any ERS left, so we'll keep an eye on that. As we ride on board with Tipsy and Icewind. So Icewind is currently 1 second behind Bance, but Bance does also have a 3 second time penalty, so we might see these two jostling for position at the end. But I highly doubt Icewind with his 4 lap all tyres is going to pose much of a threat at the minute. And Speedy's currently 3 seconds off Icewind, so I doubt until we get to the final few laps we'll see anything coming from this battle between Speedy. As Revo, Noel, and that could see him I don't think that's going to give him a charge into the points, but yeah, that's pretty much. I think points positions have been decided for this race already, as pretty much the battle is going to be solely on the top 5 and see where they all finish at the end of this race as we watch on board of them. As we approach lap 28, Terra Incognita is in the lead of this race, followed by Danny Coe in P2 and Nick in P3, followed by Bance and Icewind in P4 and 5. Speedy is in P6, who pitted onto the medium 7 laps ago on lap 21, and he's closing down Bance and Icewind at a fairly fast
Is
rate.
that
And I'm
rain?
not.
Wait. Or is it me? Oh, okay, it's just me. I
There's
thought I
grey
saw some
clouds.
rain there.
There is grey clouds in the sky, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a. I don't think the track would even get wet enough at the minute to even dictate this race. So I highly doubt that will have any effect in the results. So as we ride on board with Tipsy, at the minute, who's falling pretty much a bit back, as now Pretorius is going around the track in no man's land, and Speedy is closing in on Icewind now. So at the minute, there's been a fair bit of action since I've joined from lap 11, and according to Popa, there's been a load of action on the first few laps. Always, I think Thimo is starting to closing in on Tipsy now, so this battle for P8 is going to be interesting. By the look of it, Tipsy is struggling on these on these 12 lap hard tyres, and Thimo just seems to be that tad bit more confident at the minute as he's closing down by 100th of a second each pretty much turn. So this could be interesting in the final few laps to see how these results turn out as we now ride on board with Bance and Nick. But I don't think Nick even has to make the move, because he just knows that if Danny's got penalties, he's not really going to have to be forced to make the move at all. So we'll see. That's one more. Oh, Popo.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd fallen asleep on the other side of the line.
I'm actually very close.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it's.
yeah, you've got 5 more laps. God damn it, man!
Five more laps.
I was just like,
Oh,
then
sorry.
I'm like, I was,
Yeah.
oh, it was Knowles that's the fastest lap on his fresh off. So, but I think that might be a bit not even worth it. Like, bro, now
It's
Speedy.
not because it's a boring race. I'm just so tired.
I mean, I don't even know what the time he's in Denmark at the minute, so I don't really blame
I
you.
think
Now
it's only an
Speedy.
hour forward,
Uh,
but yeah, I
but
just not been
yeah,
feeling very good here the recent days.
yeah, it's alright. But anyway, Speedy is now half a second from Icewind, and he just looks like he's going to overtake him now.
Tense, yep.
2 temps now he has looked down the back straight. Is he going to get? He'll get the move done easily. He's got too much more room before the final straight. So Speedy now moves up into P5, and now he hunts down Bance for P4. Right then, as I don't think Pretorius has had a pretty much a decent race, because he's pretty much all over the place at the minute, and nowhere as he's asked to let Speedy through, who's on the charge to hunt down Bance. Says we have a yellow flag in sector 2, but I think that's for Pretorius. As Thimo is now getting under a second away from Tipsy, as we now ride on. I think this battle is about to be heated up as well with the battle for P4 as we ride on board with them. As now Speedy comes through the final S's of the second sector. He's closing down Bance, but I think Bance with that 3-second time penalty anyway, he won't be able to even get in the way. But I think Speedy will only be able to get P4, because I don't think there's enough time to even close down Danny in third. But unless Danny makes a mistake, he's pretty much got this on. But I think if he's got a penalty, so Nick's pretty much got P2 in the bag, so I don't really see any rush to even think about making a move at the minute. Right then, as Bance goes wide in the final 2 turns, and Speedy's now looking to get onto the back of him, but I think he'll take him in the minute as we come into the first turn. As Speedy now is on board. Well, not on board with Speedy, as Speedy now closes on him. Will he be able to get the move done coming out of the turn 3 as he gets really close up to the back? He has to back off a bit there, and Bance pulls away, so I don't think he'll be able to get the move done. He's in his slipstream now, but he's not going to be enough unless he makes an audacious move around the outside of turn 4, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, so you might have to wait another lap before we can even think about doing anything at all. So as Thimo's closing on Tipsy, so this is going to be an interesting battle for P8 as we count down into the final 4 laps. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty big battle for some major positions. No, well, not any big battle for any major positions, just a battle for various positions in the point scoring category.
Speedy is very close now to Band's 310s, just
Oh,
under 310s.
Yeah, he'll have him when he comes down the straight. He's too close. He's got so much more grip in those tyres. He's pretty much going to be now. So as Speedy gets better exit off the final turn, as he comes into to overtake Bands for P4, as Speedy now moves up into P4, as now watch as well as Thimo is close on Tipsy. Will Thimo be able to take Tipsy down the straight as we come into lap 32? As
He's in mode 0, so I don't think he's gonna do anything right now. But maybe later. We're gonna see him as Bance is fighting back on Speedy here. Let's see if... No. Now Speedy wants to put away here in the second sector.
If you think about it, those medium tyres probably have got a higher bit of degradation on them, so I think they could be starting to fall away now. So I don't think this battle's going to be over yet. So we'll see in a few minutes now as we watch Thimo as well. I don't think this battle is going to be over anytime soon as well as we ride on board with them. So yeah, I think Bance pretty much is he going to pull up to Sweden? No, he isn't. As now we ride on board with them. So yeah. Thimo is closing on Tipsy as we come in the final 2 turns of the track. Now, has he got him? Will he have a look? If he needs to get a bit closer through the final turn, he needs to at least get under about half a second away from them. As now we come in the final 2 turns. Has Thimo got what it takes to overtake Tipsy as he comes into the final turn? Tipsy no, has he gone a bit too deep? He needs to cut back on himself. Now he needs to get on the throttle. I think Tipsy got a way better exit, so as he's now in mode 4, Thimo comes up. Will he be able to overtake Tipsy as now as he comes down the final straight?
Is this Thimo making an overtake?
Is Thimo he's forced wide as Tipsy
tries to switch back here from Thimo.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't coming around as Thimo is forced to go wide from Tipsy as we ride on board with them. This is close wheel-to-wheel racing. As Thimo's still there. Is he gonna?
Very close there.
That was pretty close racing, and yeah, that was great defensive work by Tipsy as he keeps Thimo behind him for the last 2 laps. But yeah, Thimo is the one. Their tyres are pretty on the same age, so it's not going to be close. Well, the real question is, will Nick? I don't think Nick's not going to make a move on Danny one at all because he's got time penalty, so he's got P2 in the bag, so there's really no need to go for it. But I think the major battle at the minute is for P8 as team. No, sorry, I thought that was Nick. As Noel gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Right then, as we ride on board, as did Nick make a mistake or something? Because he's lost about 5/10 to Danny already. So
maybe.
Yeah, I think. Right then, as Thimo now comes up, as Tipsy went really wide into that final turn, but Tipsy keeps getting a better exit out of the final turn, so he's going to obviously get more traction. As Tipsy goes wide again, as Thimo, oh, that was pretty spicy. As now he comes into turn 1, will Thimo be able to get the move done on Tipsy? Oh, he's now got the inside lines. As Tipsy got him. This is not over by any stretch of the imagination. As right then, Tipsy is trying so hard. Thimo's got one more lap, but Tipsy's got the move done again. So Thimo has got to get the move done either on this lap or in the next one if he wants P8. As we now ride on board with him, and yeah, Bance is dropping back. So I think this is the final battle on track for a major position as we ride on board. Thimo goes a bit wide. Thimo goes wide. So that doesn't look like he's lost him any time, but he did make a little bit of a mistake. So if he wants to get that move, he needs to get closer to Tipsy now. He's going to have one chance. He's going to have one more chance in the DRS zone if he's going to get past him. So it's pretty much now or never for Thimo on Tipsy. As Terra comes around to start his final lap. So yeah, we were watching closely with this battle for P8 as Thimo gets looks like to do a switch back coming out of the penultimate turn as now Tipsy's going to hug the wide line, so he's going to come back around as Thimo gets it. Tipsy hits the throttle. Thimo is going to go for it. Will Thimo be able to get Tipsy this time as they come across the start-finish line? As now he looks like he's finally
got a much
him.
better run here.
He got much better as Tipsy.
Gets
Tipsy comes down.
inside.
He's just not got to run too deep.
No,
The
Tipsy's
touch.
still there.
The touch. No, they're coming down into turn 2. Who's gonna break first?
That's a bit of contact. Wheel
They're
banging.
both wheel banging
Very
as they come
aggressive
around.
driving from Thimo here.
That's
Not often
Thimo.
we see this, but there's damage to Tipsy.
Yeah, that was just real close wheel-to-wheel racing, and yeah, as Thimo gets PA, but that was real hard racing as we watched it. But anyway, we come around the final turn. Terra is now coming around the final turn to pretty much take a commanding victory, and as we come around the final turn, Terra Incognita takes the victory in round 11 of 2 SRL Hungarian Grand
He
Prix.
really had that under control. Great pace. Danny, of course, also had a strong race. Gets P3. Nick is gonna jump him. Speedy, also a great drive from him. Having to pit one more time than the others because maybe some damage. I'm not sure what happened. He started on the hards, then he pitted for mediums. On like lap 2 or something.
I think Triton also jumped Icewind into P6, so yeah.
And Thimo overtakes Tipsy very aggressively. He didn't want any more of Tipsy's aggressive defending there.
Oh
my god,
Pretorius comes across the line as Keyboard Madison takes the final points position. As there we go, that rounds off the Hungarian Grand Prix. I mean, Pretorius coming across the line, I think that sums up his afternoon. But anyway, that was a great race from what we saw, and now we shall come to the podium celebrations.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. Terra takes the win. It's a full British podium, full British top 4 actually.
Full Brit. Aha, British power. I can't be saying anything. So as we
Dane.
Your Dane has a very exciting day. He's already sent a formal apology out to Nico Hulkenberg this week after the news that Grosjean is staying. He's apparently very disappointed with that. Whereas there we go, we see the final results of the race. No, we actually have a British top 4. So it's Terra wins, followed by Nick and Danny, Speedy and Bance in P4 and 5. Triton and Icewind C6, P7, Thimo, Tipsy and Keyboard Magnussen rounding out the top 10 and the final points positions with Revo P11 and Noel P12 and Pretorius P13. As there we go, we round out the round 11 of the 2 SRL final Hungarian
driver
Grand Prix.
of the day is a very hard one. Terra really took the pole in tough conditions and won by 8.6 seconds. Speedy also being on a bad strategy because something happened to him at the start and he was forced to go on a 2-stopper. But and still got P4. But yeah, and also actually Thimo also made up same amount of positions as Speedy.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't got the championship standings at the minute because we don't have that at the minute, so we're gonna have to go off what we have. But anyway, Terra as the race winner, Terra joins us, and congratulations on victory. Congratulations on your victory.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a pretty commanding race from your point of view. So I only joined on lap 11, so I was having to catch up with the commentary as we went through the race.
Yeah, I think, in terms of how the race went, it went according to script, I guess. I guess the thing was that after Speedy had messed up his qualifying, it was mine to lose, I think, from there. I got on pole with a pretty good lap on the mediums. I was pleased with that. I was behind Keyboard Magnussen at the start. I figured that would happen. He was on the softs. It took me a few laps to clear him, but once I did, managed to get a gap. And once I got the gap, it was about 2 seconds to Danny at that point. It was just a question of being consistent from there, I think. Medium to hard, there was nothing tricksy with the strategy. There was no weather or anything like that. So it was just bang in the lap times, lap after lap, and don't get penalties. And I got
Yeah.
2 warnings, but I didn't get a penalty. So
Yeah, I was trying to have to figure that out for the race. Like, at the end, I was just like, oh, but if he picks up another penalty, this is going to make it and the battle for P1 pretty interesting. But just say well driven on the fact that he actually didn't pick up a penalty throughout the entire of that race, unlike
yeah,
the
thank you.
rest of the top 5. Yeah, I know you just got a victory, but getting no penalties around that track is pretty impressive as well. So congratulations on the win and all.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I mean, in terms of like the second stint, I was very happy with the second stint. I was very, very consistent. Just not really making mistakes, just driving within myself, and I knew that if I kept that gap to Danny, it was going to be okay, and that was how it proved. It was quite nice. It felt good to be like in control of a race for once. I've not had that feeling before for quite a while, so it felt really good.
Yeah, so I mean, it's always nice to have like a bit of breathing room every once in a while, but sometimes you just have to create your own space when you're out in the lead of a race.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though pretty much I won't know what that feeling's like.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
But yeah, so well done and congratulations on your victory in Hungary.
Thank you
But
very much.
I'm not sure what that does to the standings at the minute. So
Yeah, I mean, Speedy's still out in front by miles, but he's only in front by a couple of miles now instead of miles and miles. So
Right, you're calling. I think that if
It's 13 points you're gonna catch on him, so the
yeah.
gap is gonna be 42 points, I think. Oh.
42 points. Yeah. So
I said we're late.
I mean,
we're late on those charts. Hurry up. I was gonna say I'm not sure. It doesn't go if Dead Pixel updates the charts. Hang on. Hurry up. But anyway, I'm doing massive bloody killing me at the minute.
But yeah, I
anyway.
mean, I need some weird things to happen to be in the running for the championship, involving Speedy crashing out of several races.
But I mean, as long as you can keep those P2 coming, from pretty much in the last 6 rounds, you've had 5 podiums out of 6 now. So you're pretty much one of the drivers on form. Even though Speedy has done it, he's starting to drop points like he did in Germany, where he's come P4 and P5 today. So as long as you can keep up that momentum, you've got a chance.
Yeah. I mean, the way this season has gone has been if Speedy's either not there or messes up, I have a chance to win. Otherwise, I have no chance to win because he's faster than me on every track. And on some tracks, well, on most tracks actually, it's not really close. Like on Hungary, he was, I think, somewhere around like the tournament race that we did a couple of weeks ago. He was a good half a second a lap faster than me, all else being equal. And I think he showed that pace again in the second half of the race today. So if he'd been at the front, I'm sure he would have won the race. But I've just got to make sure I'm capitalizing when he's not able to do that. And who knows? I don't know. I mean, there's like I said, lots of weird things have to happen for me to be champion. But gonna keep putting the laps in. Gonna keep putting the performances in, hopefully. And yeah, who knows?
All right then.
So yeah, that was the perfect result, and thank you for the interview.
No worries at all. Thank you for the commentary.
Well, no problem. Yeah. So anyway, let's see who else dragging through an interview. Can we grab? Who else can we grab? So I'm not just gonna go pick over some random person and just be like, your wheel of fortune for an interview. I'm just gonna see if we can get I'm gonna see
maybe Thimo, he had a good battle there with Tipsy at the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if you I'll say might probably got room for one more before you fall asleep. So
yeah, okay, yeah, we can just do one more.
But anyway, that will be fine. So I'm trying to get Thimo at the minute, as this is pretty much like doing the grid walk. You ain't gonna be able to get everyone in. But yes. Oh, Mattia. Oh shit.
Oh.
Sorry. Well,
what did you do?
What did you do? Well,
What
you can't say.
No.
Hello.
Oh man.
This was not consensual, but hi.
Hi. Hello there. This can be consensual if you want.
Hello. Oh, hello.
So whatever we've started in this booth could stay in this booth. But
No one
anyway,
leaves.
no one leaves alive, or with the messages that's currently have gone down. But anyway, moving on from that, how did you find? How did you So P4 overall, and yeah, that was Did the McLaren
P5.
have P5? Oh, yes, thank you, Gunther. Thank you, Gunther. So, the main question is, did the McLaren have the aero parts today?
It did, but unfortunately, the weather one's from 2007. So it was a bit troublesome on downforce, but we pushed through.
I mean, pushing through to get a P5 and a P9, that is pretty decent considering the scale of hand. Pretty much like McLaren turning into the Williams of
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were told from our engineers that the car we have is about 7.5 seconds slower. So I think we did a pretty good job out driving the package we had today and being in the mix.
I mean, putting in the mix even for a podium was an outstanding job. But yeah, I mean, both drivers did an outstanding job to get in those positions. But anyway, but overall, how did you find that race on your own terms, just like from start to finish?
I mean, it started well, but I made a crucial mistake once again. I don't know.
Poper only got eyes because I wasn't in for until lap 11. So, so hang on. Yeah, obviously, you've got a knack of Poper. You've got a bloody knack of picking up everyone's mistakes and misfortune. So yeah, I'm just giving you a great thumbs up for that now.
Yeah, I can like see into the future.
That is a skill to have.
Yeah. Oh, it's the commentator curse, definitely.
It has to be.
Yeah.
But yes, that was a pretty. I mean, that's a pretty good points all that you managed to get today. If you think so, you managed to get 10 points, and where does that leave you in the constructors?
Probably exactly where I was before, to be honest.
Yeah, because I think with the gap that Ferrari was only 8 points off before Ferrari this race, but I think just with the double points finish for them, though, you're gonna have a bit of your work cut out when you go to Spa next week. So hopefully the Aero team can get an upgrade. Is an upgrade possibly in the works for Spa?
I mean, what they told me is that they'll just remove the aero parts to reduce drag, so we'll be great on the straights, and then when we go into the corners, we'll have the Williams chassis.
Oof, that mean that Renault Power unit is definitely going to be having the advantage over the prancing horse next week.
It is definitely, yes. Absolutely. You've got it.
Yes.
I mean, he's the Paul di rest of Tour for a reason. That is a great analysis.
Legit. The thing is, though, he didn't do the comedy fashion where he actually did have to jump in the car in Hungary.
We'll not repeat that part.
No, it's that part's already gone. But yes, so there you go from the McLaren teams themselves. They do have an aero package update coming next week. So there you go, and I think we'll have to round out the interviews there before my co-commentator falls asleep.
I mean, I do want to quickly put in a question here, right?
Okay.
Yes.
And that is, do you think that Paul di Resta, if he had the chance to drive the Williams for a Grand Prix, would he even want to drive that box of shit?
Oof. Do you think even bloody Sir Ragnarathan, whatever he's bloody called, sorry, do you think even he would want to drive that box of crap for one race, even though he's in F2? And if he paid?
Don't think so.
Oh, as you know,
It doesn't look fun.
I mean, I think, what would we say? Maldonado and Ragnarathan, both pay drivers back for 2020.
We should have pay drivers in Tour as well. That's a great idea. Thanks for that. We'll make that
a thing. Can we speak after?
We'll speak after. Alright, we should probably end this.
What I think would be better is paid commentators. Yes.
don't push it. Don't push your luck. We're lucky we're even at the minute. And I think that will end the stream. So we'll be back next week for round
thanks for
12 in
watching.
Belgium. And good
Round
night.
13. Everyone
Oh.
paid commentators is gotta be better than that.
Right,
God,
well,
no.
well,
I'm
and
gonna
we'll
end
see you
it now.